Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Kick It With Russ vlog, guys. Alright, so today's vlog is going to be another RC vlog. Lately I've been kind of trying to fix up all my RCs, buying small RCs here and there, but yeah, trying to slowly get back into it. But let me show you guys what I'm working on tonight. Here it is. I got it on my table here. I like to just set up my small little table, sit in my living room and work on these little RCs here. This is my 110 Tamiya vintage CRV. I scooped this off eBay. It was brand new in box. Got it painted. I painted it up and made like a replica of my 1.1. This is how my 1.1 actually kind of looks like. Has the I have a rays on there. They're blue like this, and then of course my CRV is black. But I thought it was cool to make a 1.1 look. But look, as you can see, it's dusty. It's been sitting on my shelf. And I'm gonna go ahead and start fixing it up because I'd rather fix it and have it working and then sit it on the shelf rather than sitting it and things are broken. So let's go ahead and remove the body. So yep, this is your Tamiya classic standard CC01 tub chassis type of deal. This one I already have a 1080 ESC that's in there. Upgraded the servo. I forget what. Oh, this is a 35 kg servo. This was strong enough for this chassis. This is a Holmes Hobby. I believe that's a 17 turn trail motor or something like that. I can't remember. I haven't driven this car for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and do some overhauling on this thing. I got the extended rear arm there for the rear. What is that? The shocks. That way it can articulate better. It's still on the stock shocks though, so that's gonna kind of hold it back from actually having more articulation. But for what it is, it's pretty good. The diffs are locked. These wheels are pretty much, the tires are glued and they're weighted, so I have weights in them. And yeah, this thing wasn't really much of like a crazy crawler, just a scale type of thing. Mud here and there, small rocks here and there, you know. Fly sky receiver. This chassis worked pretty good for what it was. I was more concerned about the body. As you can see, it's kind of messed up, but yeah, it's an RC, we gotta use it. I know I seen one on eBay again going for like 900 bucks in Australia, I believe. So who knows, maybe I'll pick up another one and have that be a shelf queen, or not even open it at all, or maybe I'll build another one. We'll see. It's just nice to collect these things. But today, guys, I'm gonna be installing this here. This is the GPM's aluminum steering, I guess you want to call arms or whatever, the steering, the whole steering assembly, because right now it's broken. As you can see, it's not moving at all. This is real common for the CC01s. So if I flip this over, yeah, I can steer that. The arms all move, but the whole system up here doesn't move to the servo. So that's gonna be replaced. I also got these Racing Tamiya CC01 CVD shafts here. This is gonna be for the front. The reason why I want to change these out is because sometimes these will pop out of the cupping. If you guys ever had any Tamiya chassis, you guys don't know, or you know, have any issues with cuppings like this with the wishbones that are in there, the dog bones, they'll tend to pop out depending on how you're using your rig. And lastly, let's see, I'll be installing this. Shout out to Ohana RC. I got this Hobby Wing Quick Run Fusion SE, guys. This is the 2-in-1. This is the new stuff that most people are running now. Makes everything more complete and easy to, you know, I guess install, because the ESC is built into the motor, so I wouldn't have any ESC exposed like this, of course. But I mean, this setup right here was okay already, but let's go with the brushless so that way I can have a battery that lasts longer and give me more run time and whatnot, right? But yeah, let me show you guys this too. I picked up a couple of LC80s. I got this one, got a yellow one here, but this one I already upgraded to some Samix front brass, I believe, on the front. So yeah, that's my little LC80 crawlers there. But yeah, guys, so I'll be putting in this Fusion SE, upgrading this, taking this out, probably saving that for another, you know, chassis whatsoever, putting the CVDs in, and then I'll be putting the steering. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so before we get started, gotta bust out my M&Ms, got the minis, because you always need something to munch on, yeah, when you're working on these RCs and whatnot. So let's open one up. Some of you want some Twix, Snickers. Got some M&Ms, guys. I got another one. I always have a water with you. Like, yeah, best water. I'm real picky with water. Gotta have the electrolytes. But anyways, so yeah, here's a rig. I'm gonna start installing it. Let's go. Alright, guys, so let me show you what I got off so far. So I got off the under skid plate, I got off the knuckles, the wheels had to come off, of course the stock dog bones there. So here's the steering. I'm gonna be replacing with the GPM, the aluminum. These are known to having major like steering play, but I mean, as long as I can get some aluminums on there, that way it doesn't strip like this to where it's not moving on the top end where the servo is. As you can see here, there's actually a crack too. You guys can see that. So I'll be, yeah, let's put these on and hopefully get the steering fixed, and then we can put our CV, since that's off, we can put the racing CVs in also, then put everything back together. Then we'll work on the motor side and get the Fusion SE in there. And I probably will have to do a new plug for the ESC, because the Fusion comes with the, let's see if I can get this open. Sorry. So as you can see here, the Fusion SE. So this is the 2-in-1 here. This is the ESC that's built in. So if you look at it, it's the adapter there, got the instruction, and of course I got the XT60 plug. I will have to make another plug for my battery, which I'll be converting to XT60 also. So I need to just go ahead and do that, but look how simple that is. Just the motor, switch, plug, and receiver plug. So yeah, that's gonna go in right after. So let's go ahead and get the more complicated part done first, which is the steering. I need to get that situated, and then the CV axles will go in, and then hopefully show you guys our running vehicle by then. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, before I start, gotta get my M&Ms again. So addicting. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so it took some time. I got it on. Got the GPM aluminum steering assembly there. I'm still utilizing the stock steering arm here with the stock servo horn. You can see all the sand that's coming out. I'm shaking this rig upside down. Yep, I had this thing going in the sand also. But yeah, so I took out everything. As you can see, it's all hooked up in there. Got the aluminum parts in there now. Adjusted the tie rod. Had to adjust the tie rod ends just to kind of zero out the toe because it had a positive toe on there. So right now it's not too bad. You can see on this side and this side. I'll straighten it out more later. But now at least our steering works. So you can see that. Yeah, everything's functioning. The bad thing is the tub chassis is known for stripping on the holes, the screw holes. So you gotta be very careful, guys. Like always, Tamiya, you know. So anytime you're screwing any screws into any of the plastics, you gotta kind of go easy on that because they tend to strip unless you're running these coarse screws type of thing. See that, the coarse threads. But these came with like the fine threading, so right there. But there was one that I had to screw in there, but I hold, so whatever, we'll leave it in there. Got the brass hexes. So now that that's done, steering's done, everything's functioning. Gonna head to the motor, jump on the motor and put the Fusion SE in there. So let's get to that also. I got out the old setup. Everything looks good. I forgot I changed out the gears over here. Got the new gear set that's in there. Yeah, the cover looks good. So this is the 1080 hobby wing with the Holmes hobby like I mentioned. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off, put that on the new motor, and we're gonna reinstall it, and then we should be done right after that, guys. Alright, so I fell into a little technical difficulty. So as you can see there in the back, sorry, right over there, there's a little step lip there that I may need to shave down because as I put this motor in, sorry, let's see. So as I fit this motor in, you can see the back is still up there, so it's not sitting flush in, so it's kind of hitting that back side. As you can see, it's tilted. So let me go ahead and possibly bust out the Dremel and then shave that down. That way I can get this to fit right inside, and we're gonna go ahead and seal this thing back up and center the spur gear with the pinion there, and then close this thing up and we should be good. Did a little bit of butchering on the back side, but look, the motor fits right in. So as you can see, just did a quick grinding on there, and then we drop this in. Sorry, let's see. By the way, I love this Dremel. This is the brushless portable. But yeah, so let's drop this in just like this, and there you have it. It's in there, nice and flush, sitting nicely. It's not hitting the back portion there, and it's way more smooth. Of course, it's a brushless, that's why, but compared to the brush setup, it doesn't have that force, you know, and you can feel it. But yeah, the Fusion SE supposedly is supposed to be good, and there's awesome reviews on it. So for this thing, I'll leave it as a Fusion SE. At least it has a brushless in there now. So let me go ahead and put this cover on and seal it up, and then just like that, bingo, Fusion SE right inside. Probably put a little 3S pack up here, or maybe mount it in the front again, we'll see. Probably just put it right here, a little tiny 3S, or put it in the original battery position, but most likely it'll be up here or towards the rear, we'll see. Gotta kind of put more weight in the front on this thing, but there you have it, guys. Fusion SE. Got the steering upgraded, but one thing for the steering I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change out that one. Let me see if I can show you guys that one. Damn, I can't really see it, but it's on this side, so you can see that steering link there. I'm gonna adjust that one there. I'm gonna put another, like a coarse screw instead of the fine pitch ones, because it's kind of stripped out, but we'll fix that later. But for now, we got everything in, and then gonna bolt it up. Probably go ahead and solder a battery with an XT60, probably make a jumper whatsoever, so I can run a Dean's plug. But if not, then I'll just run an XT60 because I like these plugs. But yeah, it's almost there, guys. I'm gonna bolt it up, then get everything done. Let's go. Here we go. We have it. Everything's complete. The motor's in. Fusion SE. Got it all powered up. My 11.1 there. 3S LiPo. I think this is a 2000 milliamp. And then I got my old GT3C. This is the Fly Sky. I had this for a very long time. I would say a couple years. I would say more than 3 years actually having this thing. So yeah, I love this radio. This one has the rechargeable battery already built in, and you just plug in the, what is that, Android type USB to Android plug there, and then it charges up the little battery pack in there. Super light, perfect for crawling. But yeah, check this out, guys. Real slow throttle. I mean, yeah, it's gonna go lightly, and look how slow that is. Bruh, this is like running the revolver, but no noise, quiet, saves room. I can see why everyone's switching over to the Fusion. And look at that, just super compact, dude. Just the receiver, the motor, battery, all that space. Imagine if you have like a belly dragger whatsoever. And then look, throttle, reduce it, look at that, real slow. Look at that, you don't even have it twitching and glitching like that one. But look at that, it's real smooth, so consistent. And I tried holding it too. I wish I could hold it, but then I'm already holding my camera also. But then I was holding the tire at this low speed to feel if the torque is there, and sure is. It's super strong. It still continuously pulls, and that's something you want. It's just like the Outrunner motors, just kind of like the revolvers. But yeah, guys, look at that, real slow. Look, I'm just reducing it real slow, just a little bit, and it's just crawling. Look at that. Holy crap, this thing is amazing. But yeah, got my servo again, 35 kg servo. But yeah, so the rig is done. I got it all set. Got the battery mounted up here. The original spot was down here, slide it on the side there, but I have this 3S LiPo pack up there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take this for a test run tomorrow morning and see how it does. Hopefully just get some scale crawl going and see. That's what I'm mostly into. Not so much of the rock crawling side. Didn't want to build a rock crawler mainly. I'm always into that scale look. So yeah, let's go, guys. All right, good morning, guys. A new day, new morning. It's like 60 something degrees here in Hawaii, but I got back to my CRV CC01. So yeah, wiped it down, looks nice and shiny. Got the 1.1 there. See that? Yeah, guys. But gonna go ahead and take it over here, take it on the trails, see how it goes. Fusion is in there. Battery, I had to top it off just a little bit, but yeah, let's go. Let's try and see how this goes. Turn it on real quick. I got my switch mounted in the back. All right, guys, so it works. Let's go ahead and see. Ooh, this thing is smooth, tons of speed. Drag brake is on. Let's see if I can film while driving. Haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna go one-handed. Oh, that's a lot of torque. Might have to drop the EPA on that one. Going a little rock pit here. That slow crawl is amazing. So quiet. Look at that, real slow, and it's still moving. That's what's up. And it's smooth too. Crazy how I've been out of the RC scene, come back in, and they have this 2-in-1 Fusion SC, Fusion Pro. It does wonders. Lots of speed too. Oh yeah. Well, of course, this is a Tamiya, so it's geared to have speed compared to your normal crawler. But I don't know. Let's try to get on. Let's go over here. There's a hill on this side, so try and see. All right, let's try and go ahead and climb this thing right here. Come up on this corner. I gotta get some better tires on these things. At least something that has a lot more grip, like some Pro lines. See that? It's just slipping. But oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Take it nice and slow on this one. Get some flex on this little rock here. Damn, look at that articulation on the rear. Yes. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of footage of that CRV there. Once again, installed the Fusion Pro into that little rig. Got the CVD axles in there, and the steering is holding up. The CVD axles in the front is holding up. I think I just busted the rear diff, but I'll fix it. Got spare parts. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for today's vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, aloha, peace out.